Kool G Rap is one of the most gifted MCs in hip hop history. And as far as I'm concerned, the second best lyricist ever. Of course, Rakim is number one as far as lyricists. The difference between lyricist and rapper, but anyway, I wanted to do a show spotlighting G Rap to go along with my post of my favorite Kool G Rap songs, a list on the website for the Corona Queens native. The first time I heard G Rap was in 1986 on this demo. One of the things about his rhyming, it never changed. It was always dope and always complex as far as lyricism. A lot of MCs come out rhyming one way and then they change the style for better or for worse. G Rap was always dope from the jump. A lot of people say he was the godfather to New York street gangster, mafioso, around whatever. But he was one of the ones who started the extra multi-syllable complex lyricism though. And remember, he dropped before Rakim and Kane. So from It's a Demo to 1988, the greatest year in hip hop history, hip hop music history at least. When Road to Riches and Poison dropped, you could tell he was one of the best doing it. Road to Riches is a classic. Poison was then sampled for the classic BBD song, and most people, know the Symphony. I'll get to that in a second. But before that, in 1987, we got the Juice Crew All Stars. Now, technically, it's my favorite posse cut ever. Yes, I like it better than the Symphony, but I realize what the Symphony is. I'm just saying, Lars' favorite. The song was so raw and unpolished. It was like straight hip hop and repping the crew. Anyway, G Rap was the first to lead off on that joint.
Kool G Rap, terrorist, metaphor, analyst, fans on your list, and opponents I dismiss. Erase copycatters to simulate data or data for greater, for later, I better dispel, expel, terminate well. You lift the barbells, but you still cottonelle. I'm causing heavy breathing at the top and never leaving. I'm not starving Marvin, but I get even Steven. Jump out these socks where my voice rocks. I'm a walking Fort Knox with the strength of an ox. Molly Mars on the cut, sweet beat, he conducts all sucker DJs will self-destruct. Polo the G Rap, we will go real far, and that's why we down with the Juice Crew All Star. Juice Crew All Star. Oh my goodness. Juice Crew All Star. Oh my goodness. Juice Crew All Star. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was really his introduction to the world because most people never heard It's a Demo. Up until that point, it reminds me how Nas was on Live at the Barbecue. Years later, he just set the song off. So, G Rap, terrorist, metaphor, analyst. I mean, this is 87. Kool G Rap, terrorist, metaphor, analyst. If you listen to Nas' demo tape, he sounds like Kool G Rap. The word was Russell Simmons heard Nas' demo and didn't sign him because he said that he sounded too much like Kool G Rap. And listen for yourself. This is Nas on the demo, the Illmatic demo.
I had a dream I was a gangster, drinking my wet, holding texts, making sure the cash is correct. Then I step, investments in stock, sewing up the blocks to sell rocks, winning gunfights with the cops, custom-made suits, hands full of ice and gold, making $1,000 bets on the dice I roll. Girls working night patrol, the whore market. When I walk, niggas is rolling out the red carpet. Now how good could a black man have it? Living like a king is a habit, I keep an automatic. The whole crew's life is love, word. Rumors about the way we make pay is well heard. Nicknamed the Killer Clan, super could kill a man. If it's still a gram, I shake my left hand and not do a minute on the rock. Cause if I do a minute on the rock, the jury's getting knocked. About girls I kept bragging, cause I owned all the runner-ups in every state's beauty pageant. Inside my Lamborghini, pour your martini. Little kids in the street, they wanna be me. I'm living in a mansion, hold a nigga's wife for ransom. I'm like a rich Charles Manson, a blue backyard, about 40 acres. You read about me in the papers. I hit the jackpot every night from on my crack spot. We attack cops for props.
So anyway, after Road to the Riches in '88, got the Symphony, in which if you follow me on Twitter and listen to the podcast, especially the debate that I had with Spinderella on who had the better verse, Kane or G Rap. Still go with G Rap. Kane's verse was a 9.8. G Rap's was a 10. That's all. It's not like saying Kane didn't smash it. It's just G Rap's was better. You know, he crushed it. We also got another classic, Truly Yours. I always loved that song so much. I gave it its own post on the site. You can go check that out on Encyclopedia Hip Hop. I won't go into it because I did a post on it, but the venom and the humor in the song was crazy. In 1990, G Rap and Polo dropped Wanted Dead or Alive. We got more incredible G Rap dopeness, title track, Hawk Like Sex, Rikers Island, and the classic Streets of New York. Now that track was produced by Extra P. It was so crazy with the sax, wrote the track to perfection. Blind Man plays the sax. G Rap and Polo, when they only made 3 albums together. And the third one came out like 2 years later, in 1992, Live and Let Die. Now what made this album so dope is some of the songs were continuations of songs on the previous albums, which no one does. Home Sweet Home was an extension of Streets of New York. You had Still Wanted Dead or Alive, obvious. And Talk Like Sex was continued from Mr. Fuck You Man.
For the ladies, 195 pounds of beef, chinky eyes, curly hair, gold teeth. Swinging with this here stud, you need practice. I'm leaving floods of blood on your mattress. I'll leave you holding your swollen backside and rolling, filling all 3 holes just like bowling. Don't ask me what the price is, but it's more than your battery-operated devices. And I come fully equipped with a temperature adjustment to heat up the tip. For demonstrations, watch me slammer. Now notice the sound of steady pounding like a jackhammer. Once ordered, you can't cop out. I'm pounding you down until your eyeballs pop out. I'm not your ordinary player, because you're leaving a wheelchair there after I lay ya. Get a grip on your headboard and hold on to it, or get sent right through it. Bite your nipples when I lick them, not gentle when I stick them. I leave them looking like a rape victim. Any girl that steps to it ends up getting his stomach pumped like Ross Stewart. I do a damn good job, that's why chicks are on my dick like a human shish kebab. Only 19 and over, permitted. No matter how much young girls wanna be with it, you ain't ready for the bed. You still got a pussy like Isaac K's head. Come back in 5 years, when you grow some hairs, and when you started drinking beers. I'm hitting hookers by the dozen, making you wetter cause I fuck better than your husband. Giving your girl back spasms, cause G-Rap has an orgasm after orgasm. Change the sheets, you must be kidding. You gotta change the whole box spring, I ain't bullshitting. You can hit with hysteria, cause I'ma bury a big one inside your private area. All hell is in your tush. When Kool G Rap pushes inside the bush, another homegirl flinches. But I got inches for all your little winches. The letter G is better when it comes to letter X. And I'ma talk like sex.
I'll admit, I often question Polo's role in these joints because he wasn't incredibly dope scratching and hardly produced any tracks. And we haven't heard from him really since. But, you know, whatever. It was G Rap and Polo. He had the polo hat and the whip. So, along with the songs I just mentioned, this album he had On the Run, one of the greatest story rhymes in hip-hop. The narrative of a drug run and stealing money from the mob. Crazy dope. It's like a movie. That album had Q, Scarface, and Bushwick on the song Two to the Head. You know, Big Daddy Kane on the one with a bullet. When you get Kane and G Rap on a track together, you already know. Kane even stepped up his game more on that.
The last time I caught a body, it was recent. Give me a HK for banana clips and I'll take on a precinct. Yeah, the murder rate is on a rise. With niggas like me, steady popping niggas and dropping like flies to get them. But when I hit them hard. The beat don't get well cost. Niggas straight to the motherfucking graveyard. Cause me the one to get them done. Been picking the one and licking them up and hit them up for fun. He thought I'm bullet hit me, but I didn't get none. You better run some of them, you get it to get the gun. Yo, murder me, you must say heard of me. And if you get rushed to emergency, I'm shooting niggas in surgery. Another nigga life is took. I'll beat your weight, motherfucker, son. signing my name on that book. It's something more than other body freezes. It's one more bitch nigga that'll send to meet Jesus. Come on down. The ambulance just paramedics scraping your brains up the street. See ya, motherfucker, come get a taste. Cause I'ma give your fuck ass my two in the face and beat the case. My fingers on the trigger, I'ma pull it. So now you know the Kool G Rap is #1 with a bullet. Go with the one-man gang to bring the bang, so the next nigga can't even hang, yang, 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 yang. You know my style and more and pedigree. You can ask Saddam Hussein about me. I'm never to let a brother base. And if you bring on a crew, I hope the bitches saw Scarface. Cause I'ma send them to the morgue. 6 feet under, getting the mail from the ground org. Cause I'm the wrong brother to push. When put to the chest, I go to war like George Bush. And I got a partner to give, the landlord of the morgue, the who need a place to live. I'm rough and tough and in the scene, and bad as the matters, you know the routine. I flip and rip the set, direct, the cool as the rule against the lean. I got my gap to your dome and I'm a bullet. I'm #1 with a bullet.
Live and Let Die is basically America's Most Wanted mixed with Nations of Millions. But people sleep on it. I don't know why people sleep on G Rap joints. That's why I'm doing the podcast. So you can go back and listen to the stuff that you missed out on. But not to mention, we got Ill Street Blues on the joint. Blues. Now, as dope and as classic as the Symphony was, what we will not do is discuss the Symphony 2. G-Rap and Kane and Craig G were on it, but no. G-Rap still had the best verse though. G-Rap went solo without Polo and dropped what is my personal favorite of the joint, 456. That album was everything in 1995. And the last album on Cold Chillin', Warner Brothers, you know, Juice Crew's Home was Cold Chillin'. That was the last album on Cold Chillin'. And damn near a decade in, G-Rap showing he could still make an album just as dope, if not more dope, than the new guy. He had It's a Shame, Money on the Brain, Take 'Em to War. The production was crazy. But really, I can't go any further without mentioning, in my opinion, one of the greatest hip-hop songs of the 90s, period, Fast Life. From the sample to the lyrics and the back and forth with Nas, the dopest lyricists of the 90s. If G-Rap didn't outdo him on the track, he rhymed him to a stalemate, a standstill. It was a draw. And the only other person to do that to me is AZ. Like, Fast Life gets played for me monthly to this day. You know, again, the wordplay, the back and forth at the end, some straight hip-hop, just... All right, look, let's do the remix so you can really hear the lyrics.
Champagne wishes and caviar dreams, a team that's getting cream. With shells of fish scales from triple beams, I gleam. Living the life for rally, packing 50 calories, rocking lizard valleys while we do a drug deal in a dark alley. Up in casinos, just me and my Dino Primo, pushing Beamos, then Reno with 2 fly Latinos. Nas, he runs the whole staff, we count maps and seen bass. We've seen half of Billy Jackson out there on the Queen's half. 3 major players getting papers by the layers, and those that betray us on the block, they rock like Amadeus. Fakers can use to shoot targets, soon as the darkest. Front on the drug market, bodies get rolled up in the carpet. Those are cheaters trying to beat us. We got hookers with heaters that'll straight poppin', but more shows in your top than Adidas. The leaders looking straight to me in a Giorgio Armani's. You want a homie, and now you got to come get through a whole army. The CeeLo rollers, money folders, sipping bowler, holding that payola, slinging a coat without the cola. Me and Black don't say just when we might sling one. It ain't no shame in our game, we do our thing, son.
Living the fast life with fast cars. Everywhere we go, people know who we are. A team from out of Queens with the American dream. So we're plotting up a scheme to get the 7-figure cream. Living a fast life with fast cars. Everywhere we go, people know who we are. A team from out of Queens with the American dream. So we're plotting up a scheme to get the 7-figure cream.
Yo, I got guns from Italy, smoke trees considerably. Mid-state and green, it seems, is where all my niggas be. The ghetto misery, shootouts in liquor stores, a perpendicular angle of the clout war. Police searching up my Lex over who's petrol. My tech blows straight off the roof to test your respect over. Dodo respect me, it got me handcuffed to rough life. I just be up nights, breathing with scuffed nights. Pour my beers for my peoples under the stairs. These years I got their names in my swears. Popping crystal like it's my first child. Liquor shots, holiday style. Rockin' steel sweaters while I be down. 24 carats, counting cabbage like the Arabs. The marriage of me and the mic is just like magic. Elegant performance, bubble legs full insurance. Guzzling Guinness, shooting, catching cases concurrent. It's Nas, 700 wise, King Solomon size. We on the rise, B&G, ghetto wise guys. The Luciano, Frankie Yayo, Bugsy Siegel. Green papers with eagles from a trade that's illegal.
Living a fast life with fast cars. Everywhere we go, people know who we are. A team from out of Queens with the American dream. So we're plotting up a scheme to get the 7-figure cream. Living a fast life with fast cars. Everywhere we go, people know who we are. A team from out of Queens with the American dream. So we're plotting up a scheme to get the 7-figure cream.
Hey yo, our lifestyle's exquisite. Yeah, yo, like a blizzard.
Esquire attire standing on ground with one pivot.
Two players rocking silk blazers and diamonds like glaciers.
Lands with name brand seats reclining like the spacious.
Bodies on ice.
Living tripe, rolling fixed up dice.
Gambling grants.
Handling stamps, moves and shites. My bank rolls, got the cops coming in plain clothes.
Trying to arraign a game cause of a fame, that's how the game goes.
True.
Right out the slammer with the fame of glamour. Cooking up grams with armor hammers, supplying scramblers in Alabama.
Rub out faces and leave no traces. My aces got mad body cases, preserve spaces at the horse races. Serving us on Viva Clico, times with Manifico. Putting in cut inside Perico. Heat for foes, shopping sprees with my fleet for clothes and Caribbean sweets. Deep ripping beats with flows.
Hey yo, we went from standing on blocks, when I shock selling rocks to picking up stock at broke docks with Glocks. It got poppy seed fields with $1 million bills, packing on the blue steel. We keep some real inside the battlefield.
Yeah, so here's a toast to the funds and things. Gun smokes and rings, graveyards that's buried with kings.
It took us 3 years to get another album. After 4, 5, 6, we got 3 years. We got Roots of Evil. Another joint I love though. The Boss's Lady was dope. That was like the Scarface joint. Can't Stop the Shine with Miss Jones. Hitman's Diary was dope. But my joint was a thug's love story. See, now this was unprecedented because it was a story rhyme broken up into 3 chapters. All in one song though. It was 9.5 minutes. It was 9.5 minutes. The story was crazy. I'll play it at the end of the show so you can hear it. Well, I won't make you go search for it. I'll play it at the end of the show. And his next joint, between what was released and what was recorded, was pretty different. What was it, the Giacana? Either way, we eventually got the songs and another dope release from G Rap, but he recorded one version and then they released some other stuff because of, I don't even remember. He released 2 EPs. The first half a clip, which had the joint 100 rounds, and What's More Real Than That. And surprisingly enough, on song On the Rise Again with Haley Duff, Hillary Duff's sister. Hey.
Toast with a chick to talk off her clothes. Toast on the hip to torch off my foes. My main alliance was cocaine giants. Niggas with more material than Lane Bryant's. Had the block flooded with customers and clients. They had the metric system down to a science. Up and down the strip, the gulliest whips. Beef with one of these niggas was ugly as shit. Did my share dirt, got a little mud on the kicks. Mask the tape, mask on the face, glove on the fist. Kind of story rise and fall, but he on the rise again, better advise them all, nigga. I flip shit when I spit shit. I flip shit when I spit shit. My reputation guitar, I rep shit hard. And whoever rapping your squad, put a tech to par. I'm a real fucking nigga, take a threat to heart.
He was spitting on it though. The second was Offer You Can't Refuse, which was more dope. It was used as a prelude to the Rich's Royalty and Respect, his last album in 2011. More soulful, introspective album. But again, unlike his contemporaries, G Rap's lyricism never fails him. Sometimes the production might, but he can spit with the best of them. Acapella, it's crazy. I haven't listened to the Godfather's album, the Once Upon a Crime joint with G Rap and Necro. You can't really get into Necro. I heard a few songs, couldn't get into it because of Necro. I wish G Rap and Rakim and Kane would just form a group. Like, look, G Rap, Rakim, Kane, and a group, they grab Premier and give us a class of 1988 album.
Let's put it down, baby. Yeah. Somebody left the lion out the den, I come flying out the wind. Whatever you trying about the end, Kane's coming. Let me explain something. We root someplace you couldn't shine around me wearing a suit for Mace. And that gruesome face, G, cock the hammer. Let's test his stamina or make him smile like he on candid camera. I wreck your jaws with extra force just because I have no respect for yours against the boss. Nigga, check your drawers. Don't let it get to where I have to sun ya. And going back, you wonder. Put holes inside your chest like acupuncture. Give me a reason to flip. I put these in your lip. Be laid up with IVs in your wrist and you bleed when you piss. Presence alone make the hardest cats soften. Put niggas in the coffin. Play daddy to a female orphan. I keep it heated while so many get deleted. And you close to being the next one to meet it. And I beat it. Chandeliers glare, mahogany floors. House on the shore with the balcony doors. Marble walls like it's Carnegie Hall. Armies of whores walk around in their drawers. Mountains of roar, water fountains pour. Take a tour, safe in the floor. Drape them velour, paper galore. Master suite, dinner table for four. Sitting on 4 acres or more. Grapes in my jaw, scraping the floor. Homer Capone, gold phone, take me to war. Sip the Henny Rock straight with a straw. Loving the cabbage. Money stashes up in the mattress. Fucking the actress. Bless a finger with 10 carats. Let it giraffe. My suit fabric. Silk smooth shoes Jurassic. Rip everything from new to classic. Bulletproof jackets and move drastic. Package the heroin and blue plastic. Who blew the racket? G Luciano with the drug traffic. Homicide's a thug habit. Let your crew have it. Word. Feel that. Word up. Tony Touch in the clutch. Word up. This KRS-One coming through. Big Daddy Kane. Kool G Rap. You know what I'm saying? Giving you a moment to feel this. Feel it up. My man Tony Touch came to me in the clutch. And he said, yo, KRS-One, man, I want you to get on this record and just represent for the Latin Quarter crew. You know, the class of 87. So I said, what's your name again? He said, Tony. So I took his name and I reversed it. And when Tony's reversed, it spells, why not? So why not? It's irrefutable, my facts are usable. They might be new to you, but they're suitable to the street entrepreneurial. Mentally immovable. When I'm moved, it's your beautiful, brutal funeral in your face on the Bottega mural. I can cure all or kill all. Which do you prefer, y'all? I throw up lyrics like cats choking on furballs. Herbal remedies and vocal melodies. Been changing up my identity from Kool G to K-A-N-E. Moving them up, breaking them all the way down. Taking them up, shaking them up, taking away their sound. You better be ready, but I'll be coming around laying it down. Divine speech to each. What you think, I'm playing around? I flash light on them and rock mics for them. But they can't see this MC cause I'm too bright for them. The unraveler, world traveler, philosopher, timeless, KRS, now you rewind this.
Then you're talking, they're not doing anything. And the only guest stars on the joint would be like the Juice Crew for a proper Symphony 3, and then you'll have like KRS, Nas, AZ, and Jay-Z. That's it. Damn. Yeah. Tweet them that idea. Send them the show. Anyway, G Rap, one of the greatest MCs in hip hop, period. Those were his albums. Let's not forget Aside from the Symphony and the Juice Crew All-Star, his verse on Don't Curse.
You're telling me don't curse, I reversed and did it worse. First, I put a curse in every verse. I kinda got outrageous. Check it, even made a record how I'm doing all the B-I-T-C-H's. Ducks, it wasn't for the bucks. Every word that you heard is cause I didn't give up. Aw, shucks. And yo, I almost forgot. The curse is a block, but it's getting kinda hot. So I'ma let profanity retire. Hey, but if worst come to worst, I'll cuss you out like with your plier. So Grand Pooh will kick up first. But do your man a favor and don't curse.
The Deadly Rhymes joint with Shantae, 40 Island with Nori, Boom with The Roots, Queen Sting with LL, Prodigy, and 50 Cent, the verse on Wishful Thinking with Pun, Joe, and Be Real. G Rap is a legend, you know, and if you aren't up on him, I beg you to get familiar. So I wanted to do a podcast, spotlight my man G Rap. That's what I got for today. If you want to add on or critique or correct or whatever, hit the comments or tweet me at tweetrhymeslife, hashtag G Rap. Till next show, hip hop.
I know this chick, your mommy is rich, she pushes 6, lives in some blood shit. Her man pushing bricks, crib way out in the sticks, their house looking slick. It's like some shit, straight out of Hollywood flick. Me and my clique, met the chick up in St. Nick's. Honey was thick, I was the first nigga to kick. Your mommy was dip, silk skirt, the thigh split. I couldn't quit, trying to peep out the privates, the live shit. You know how loose the eye get? I'm scheming on the back, piece in the hips, fiend in the hit, plump cherry lips, medium tits, chink eyes, a baby head chick. The type you wanna pair with, have an affair with. We chatted a bit, slipped me the digits to the hip and the phone flip. Said she had the split, hopped in the whip, headed up the strip. Probably had to get with a man and shit. Later on at night, I'm stressed to love at first sight. Something ain't right. I ain't the type of cat like Lee to be dealing with mad feelings. And even though mommy was mad appealing, body revealing and big willing, the shit is illin'. I don't like it, fuck it, I can't fight it. I'm reaching for the call list to call miss. I insist to get with this. Tone answers the phone.
Hello, who's this?
It's me, baby. G Lucian, what up, lady?
Fine, how you doing, boo?
Ain't nothing new, but you ain't Jew. You won't just swing through. We can sip on some champagne from Spain, boo. By the altitude, she came through. Fly here, dude. We link. Pushing the 6 circle tank. The purple mink had mad bangs. Chanel bag full of Benjamin Franks. My ice is in a hockey rink. Face of a saint with full drink. Up in windows. A spot for hot shots that wanna spin those. 5-digit O's and breast they bimbos. Bar closed back into the 6 double O's. She drove. My eyes closed. A nigga dozed. When I awoke, saw mad snow. We at the spot in the Poconos. Brick rose, crib hot as a stove. She changed her clothes, put on a silky bathrobe. Pantyhose with see-through holes. Pretty toes, took me into the master suite. Shit was sweet, jacuzzi 4 feet deep with satin sheets. As I was speaking to this half-black Latin freak, met on a Manhattan street, body petite, fat in the cheeks, I was getting open. Started laughing and joking, we weed smoking, stroking, the shorty spoken. Say what the deal is, the realness. My man is crazy as Bruce Willis. If he catches, he'll try to kill us. He got a whole army of killers. Me no worry, I got to clap it, son. Into the first verse, chapter 1. Shit is real in the field. Thug love story.
So here I am, laid up in this lavish house up in the Poconos with this chick I don't even really know. Steady stressing me how ill a man is. So what I go and do? I nail her ass to the bed anyway. Straight twisting mommy back out. Hit 3 o'clock, fell right the fuck to sleep. Clothes still on, breath smelling like hen rock. Totally no kind of regards for this bitch's man. I guess it's just another one of those G-Rap adventures.
The next day about 7:45, I heard a squeak on the staircase. Got the gap from under the pillowcase. Somebody broken, now me and both fully awoken. Good thing I slept inside my clothing. Shorty was frozen, I'm waiting for her head to poking. It started smoking, the whole invasion. Right through the door they started blazing. Bullets was grazing, shit was crazy, kid, I had to think fast. Let the gun blast, duck the dash, heard a crash. They broke through the door, they on her ass. Jumped off the balcony like a falcon G. No honey right in the back of me. Fell on top of the snow in agony. Shit was thick, couldn't get to the 6th. Reloaded the 5th, saw a snowmobile, you fuck it. We star jumped it, got on top of the shit and peeled. Mad soldiers out in the field, busting they steel. The raw deal, kill or be killed, shit is real. 10 hit me right on my heels. Trying to make a thug's blood spill in 0 degrees. Niggas on skis, me and this G zipping through pine trees. We skidded behind these 2 big rocks. I let off shots, about 4 dropped. The other 6 started to pop. Felt something hot, I think I got hit. My jacket's ripped, loaded my last clip, it broke out quick. And check the chick, she on my back tighter than shit, like vice grips. I started clapping, niggas rolled up, I blew them back and spotted this rover by a log cabin. We got an ass in, master gas, make the fucking wheel spin, and safety again. Still doing 110, shorty shivering, lip quivering. Ski suits up in the back seat, pulled over the Jeep to give it in. It took a rest stop at the river bend, we living in. Made it the fuck out, mad slug delivering. Pretty soon, we at my rest piece up in the bedroom. Got shorty boom, 10 in my bullet wound. Put on some tunes, she blew my shit like a balloon. Up in the moonlit room, zooming dick in the womb. Hitting from behind her, grinding her with my anaconda. She rode the dick like a Honda. I took her to the point and no return like Bridget Fonda. She back spasm, giving a crazy orgasm. From steady rhythm, my dick listen, her lips hit him. I shot jism, the lay back in the sack and lit the ism. I thought about the realism. Niggas coming and bringing steel with them. I got just a thing to deal with them. Nickel plate Mac, the laser attached with 2 clips packed. Push a nigga whole head back, so I snatched that for quick spray out and played the layout. Still on alert, me in the skirt day in and day out.
What's the matter, mama? You scared or something?
I'm a little worried, baby.
Yeah, don't be worried about nothing, all right? Everything gonna be all right. Look, we just gonna go to your house, go get the money,
Yeah.
you know, you gonna get your bags or whatever, and we're gonna get out of there. All right?
All right. Ven pa' acá, papi. Dame un besito.
All right, grab that bag, mommy.
Let's do this, baby.
After 3 whole days of lamping, we broke camping. Went out to the beach, mini mansion out in the Hamptons. Burning clamping, ready to shoot shit up at random. 500 grams buried in the sand. We planning up in the cribbo with big windows. I'm counting the dough. She packing the clothes. Had Alexa back of the rows. I saw the keys. I grabbed the cheese. Went on and took those. Shit was sitting on some chrome momos. Tinted windows, a LS400. Told the chick, yo, you moving too slow. Speed it up, baby, we gotta go. And get this plane in. Hit the Caymans with the payment. Somebody came in. A platoon of goons with heaters aiming. I drew the Mac 10 and started flaming. They did the same. Slugs spraying and blood raining. I left about 7 thugs laying, but this one cat was gaining. He grabbed the Damon, put a heater to the chick's braining. I let my 2 guns drop, they got the drop. They took us both to a boat dock and on a yacht. The chick's man was there with a 16 shot. Nigga was hot, took the Glock and hit me dead on my knot. Honey started to panic and yelling that money in Spanish, thinking he about to make a vanish. So we're out in fucking Atlantic with no lifesavers and stranded. Backhanded the chick on the floor, called her a whore. Said her more, you won't be pretty no more. Took us on a tour down in the deck. Guess he wasn't ready to kill us yet. Saw this nigga there holding the tech, ready to wet. Starting to sweat, a nigga stressed. We up inside a horrible mess. I saw a box with the letters on it, SOS. So I took out a flare gun and shot the kid in the chest. Took the tech from out his hand, now I'm ready to bless the madness. Put the rest of them niggas to rest. Looked around, the chick's man was the only one left. Threw his ass overboard and told him hold your breath. caught my breath. I seen honey down on the deck. Eyes closed with a bullet hole dead in the breath. Held her in my arms till her soul finally left. I'm mad depressed. My baby was an innocent death. A real thug. Lost the only woman he loved. And I bugged. Busting slugs at the skies above. Word.